In southeast Missouri, just between the flatlands of the Mississippi Delta and the rolling hills of the Ozarks, sits Bollinger County, home to over 12,000 people. With 4 school districts serving some 4,500 households, Bollinger County is graced with family farms and hard-working people who fuel the local economy in nearby companies and small businesses. Bollinger County would seem an ideal place to live and work, with everything to offer. That is, just about everything.
We have affordable housing, we have affordable property, even commercial property, we have low taxes, but we don't have internet service.
And without this basic utility, Bollinger County faces enormous obstacles to grow and prosper, including its ability to attract new residents and companies looking to relocate or expand.
Nobody in their right mind is going to build a factory or office or anything where they don't have broadband. It just won't work. It makes you a backwards community if you don't have it. You're not keeping up with modern technology. And it's gotten, nobody does anything now without the internet.
Even the health of Bollinger County residents suffers because of the lack of broadband. Healthcare providers can't confer with colleagues or even reach out to their patients.
It is critical. We can't operate and provide the services that are needed in this area. The current service that we have is unreliable, and when it's down, our clinics pretty well stop.
A lot of our patient population lives in rural counties, and inherently their cell phone coverage tends to be fairly low. Not having access to high-speed internet tends to put a damper on being able to connect in, especially with video conferencing for our providers. We provide free Wi-Fi at the facility for those patients so they can come in. If they had that high-speed access at home, then there's a larger advantage to be able to do outreach with those patients.
Companies, farmers, and small businesses are unable to stay up to date with competitive practices, current technologies, and emerging markets and consumers. Many are forced to compete in today's marketplace using yesterday's technology.
Ordering merchandise or product for their business, they still have to do it over the phone or by mail or with a vendor in face-to-face contacts.
If you do your business at home, or even if you have a business in town, many times that business cannot fully utilize its talents because of the broadband coverage.
And in an age of information, students struggle to overcome the inability to connect and engage.
I don't think kids here have the same opportunities at all. They don't even have the same technology classes because the lack of internet. I've had numerous parents message me or talk to me personally to find out where their children can get internet service so they can finish their research project or put their projects together, because once school's out, they don't have internet service. They don't have any way to access, what they need for those projects.
Nearly 4 of every 5 people living in Bollinger County have no available high-speed fiber internet connection at any cost. Estimates indicate that barely 2% of computers in the area access the internet at broadband speeds, leaving most residents the only option of using one of the few open networks available at local businesses and institutions.
What our patrons rely on us the most for is coming to our building to use the higher speed. And that is one of the best benefits of being a library patron, is using the broadband that's at the library.
You will see people parked at McDonald's using the internet, trying to check into their work or trying to file their unemployment claims or whatever they need to do. They're sitting in the car using internet because that's where they can get service.
And it isn't just a Bollinger County problem. In fact, Missouri ranks 41st among the United States in broadband access, leaving too many communities stranded in a world where high-speed internet can be the difference in whether all our citizens enjoy the same opportunities and quality of life.
It would be the great equalizer. That's what I call broadband to this area. It's the great equalizer. You can do anything you could in a major metropolitan area if you had the broadband capability.
They would shop locally, which would expand our opportunities for small stores, which would expand our tax revenue, which would expand the improvement of our community all over.
To remedy this situation, the faculty and researchers from the 4 campuses of the University of Missouri System are partnering with state and local governments, businesses, nonprofit and community leaders to create the University of Missouri System Broadband Initiative, a coordinated effort to develop public-private partnerships to create testbed pilot community projects beginning in Bollinger County. The results and lessons learned from these early projects will be applied to other communities to build a digital superhighway and increase broadband access across Missouri. Almost a century ago, many Missourians lacked reliable, affordable electrical service. Then, as now, land-grant university faculty and researchers helped expand access to this key infrastructure need. Similarly, the UM System Broadband Initiative aligns with the system's land-grant and engagement mission and responsibilities to the citizens of Missouri. It's our responsibility and privilege to partner with people and communities across Missouri's 114 counties and the city of St. Louis to ensure access to today's essential utility, broadband.